It is time to get romantic, yes indeed, that's for sure. The kick punch style remains very secure. Hello everyone and welcome back to Glendale Archive. It's been a bit since we watched this, but in the last video we watched The Nesters Found Me all the way through. And in that point in time, we found out that there's a chronological order playlist for us to look at. So we can watch these in chronological order, and I'm kind of wondering if we should or not. Let's just do it in order, right? Let's do it in chronological order. If they have this playlist here like this, I would assume this is how they want us to watch it. So we're gonna watch The World is Empty, Everything is Mine, and The World is Finally Empty. And when we watch those, we will end the video. So like and subscribe, right? Because it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome. An error occurred, great. And in the last video, this was one of the coolest ARG worlds. Okay, you shut up for a second so I can speak. It's my turn, mister. You'll get your time to shine, but now is not that. So in the last video, this was one of the coolest, like, I guess, backrooms-esque places I've ever seen. And I don't just mean the actual building he's in. I mean this entire dimension that he's in, where there's literally no one anywhere, and it's all just like monsters or whatever, nesters, whatever they're called. And I love the concept of like the world is empty, but even though every single person is gone, there's still things watching you. That's freaky as fuck, and I love that. And with that out of the way as the premise for this actual whole series, let's just go into this one.
That I had to leave the city.
Yep. This is supposed to be in chronological order.
Since I've seen another human.
Okay. Ooh, it's so cool. I love the camera effects. I love the empty places.
The city was just getting way too dangerous.
What did that say?
The city
what a
was
fucked
just
up time to be alive.
Way too dangerous.
Okay.
I was pretty much barricaded inside my apartment.
Okay. Ooh.
Except to occasionally grab some supplies.
Ooh, I like the... Whatever the nesters are, I like them. They're creepy. I like the way that they're just like... They're almost like zombies, but they're like watching you from a distance, and they're keeping their eye on you. Also, get your chin up. You gotta put your chin up a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, come on now, guys. You don't have to be that sad. So ridiculous. But the camera's fixed now. But I love this like...
The nesters started showing up near my apartment.
Ooh!
And then another.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so much cooler than I thought it would be. That's fucking sick.
I realized it wasn't the place.
Okay.
It was my routine.
Was your routine? You're getting more and more to follow you because of what you were doing. Ugh. And they look so creepy. I love it. They're just like looking at you.
I decided to make my way upstate to my childhood home.
Oh.
It's deep in the suburbs. The population is obviously lower, so...
So he's been
I
traveling.
assume less nesters.
Okay.
It's also vacant. It has been for a while, which makes it feel safer.
Yep.
Fewer places to hide, which means fewer reasons to move.
Okay.
No surprises.
No surprises, except
I think I'm
every single corner of the hallway.
I'm not.
Oh, I hate it.
Being here...
That's so cool.
I feel safe. I feel somewhat comforted because I know the history that's in these walls.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
I figure if I'm gonna go down, I want to go down here.
Oh, that's so cool. So obviously that was actual footage of that house. You saw the PS1. You saw him as a kid. I think what this is genuinely the creator of this, you know, whatever this is, this analog horror, this ARG. I think it goes as far as an ARG. The actual creator of this, that's his actual house. And either it's like empty because he's moving out, or he made it empty for this video. But I love that idea of like him as a character and him as like a director kind of sharing these moments where he's like, and this is my house and like all that stuff, but then he snaps back into the character and he's like, and if I'm going down, I'm going down here. It's so cool to see like the mixed bag of both. And this is all just assumption. Maybe I'm bullshitting. Maybe he has no relation to this house and he rented it entirely for this ARG. But that, I feel like, is unlikely, because either he's an incredible actor or that's his real ass house right there. Either way, great stuff. I love the acting here.
It cut my travel time in half if I walked through the mountains rather than around.
That is true.
But first I needed to navigate the interstate roadways.
You navigate that. I'm gonna navigate sleeping too much by drinking coffee.
I never thought in my life that I'd see them this empty. It's brisk up here. Take a look at this.
I actually do love this. Man, this is like what YouTube's all about, right? Not necessarily what I'm doing, but like, this is just some dude walking around with a camera, and he's got like his friends, and they're making what they believe to be like the next Blair Witch. Like, oh man, this is what I do this shit for. I love this. I love this. I'm in. You got me. Ooh, that's a cool ass house.
Eventually, nighttime began to set in.
Sprinkly ass snow. And the visuals. I love liminal space and like analog horror visuals with these classic like scan lines and all the colors inside of all the lines and shit. It's so cool. I don't even know the terminology for it.
So it's getting pretty dark out,
but I love
and I'm picking up a nester.
Ooh.
About
They got radio frequency?
maybe a quarter mile out. It's just getting too dangerous to continue on foot. I have to find like a mountain house or something.
Okay.
I know there's some up in these mountains. Just gotta find one. And I pray it doesn't get too dark, because then it's gonna be impossible to see one.
I'm like so in. I'm so invested. You got me. So that implies that turning on the radio like creates it's like a giveaway, like an alarm system, where if they get a certain distance in the radio's radius, it starts to force them to create a sound or force the sound to come through the radio. Oh, that's so cool. I love this. Is like reminding me of so many things, but the main one that comes to mind is No, I'm Not a Human. And now I'm like, oh, I want to play that again. But we're gonna get through what we got. We're getting through stuff first. I can't speak today, but that's okay. We're gonna get through Resident Evil, and then we're gonna get through, you know, all the old stuff that we have kind of in the backlog. Half-Life 2, Baby Steps. Even I am coming back to that game. I'm gonna beat it. But yeah, just man, I love this visual style so much, and the monster is really, really cool too. I like the nesters so far, even though we've seen nothing of them. I think they're very, very neat. I keep pausing this just to say this is cool, but it's cool, all right? So don't even at me.
There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
Literally nothing, mate. Did you have a weapon? Do you have a weapon? I guess a gun would be like too loud, right?
Take a look at my map, and I see that there is a clearing on the terrain, just a ways up north here. So I'm gonna pray that it is not just a site for some previous architecture or something. I'm praying that it's a house or something, because it is not getting lighter.
Ooh. Was that a dude standing in the background, or am I stupid?
I gotta turn this thing off for a while. As luck would have it,
Ooh.
I stumbled upon a house deep in the woods.
Oh, they sound so creepy. Oh man. North House. Okay. I'm so invested. You got me. I love how like pinpoint his flashlight is because it makes it feel almost more cinematic, seeing everything kind of just be in this like set frame of like a circle of light, and that's all you get to see. Very cool stuff. The production here, the cinematography, like the work put into this. Ooh, that Legos? Ooh. Don't do that. Ooh. Don't do that either.
I guess this will have to do. The house was warm and cozy.
Okay.
It was a safe haven in the midst of a snowy desert.
Yep. You saw the Freakazoid though, right?
Got a nice fire going. His signal's getting pretty weak, so I'd say he's probably about 3 miles out now.
Why would he leave?
So I think we're safe here for the night.
What do the nesters even want? Are they just there to scare you? Are they wanting to kill you, eat you? There's so much to think about here, so much to digest. This is like a whole platter of just like analog horror goodness. It's a slow burn too. There's some out there that would just be like super snappy, super quick with it. This one's like, yeah, we're gonna take our time. Ugh. The sound of it.
The next morning when I woke up, I couldn't believe the view that was hiding in the dark the night before.
Oh, that's awesome. The blue? Oh, this is so cool. The color variation and like the brightness and oh man.
It had been a while since I'd seen anything that beautiful.
That's awesome. This is gonna be the whole series, isn't it? This whole series is about to be me saying this is cool.
Took part in some activities that made me feel normal.
Okay. Weird way to say you built a puzzle and played guitar. But yeah, you do you, man. Go off. Ooh. Multiple?
Break 19, this is Tricky Spinner, do you copy? Eventually, it was time to leave.
Okay. It does seem like there's a slight bit of camera distortion when the nesters show up as well, which is kind of cool. You can like hear that sound in the background, and
after a while, I could
see it
feel the
degrade a
air
little
was
more.
changing. The trees were getting more sparse.
Okay.
The snow was melting a little.
So he's traveling
I was descending from the mountains.
cross country in this.
Before I
shit.
knew it, I began seeing familiar landmarks.
Okay.
But the evening snuck up on me quick that day, and I was still a few miles from
Ooh.
home.
The diner. Such a cool set piece. I need to stop saying this is awesome. Let me lock in.
Alright, I found it a diner.
Diner, perfect to die in. I mean, dine in. I want to see another nester, if I'm being honest. Like, show me another one. Get him up in here. I want to see you piece one up. That would be awesome. Ooh, I don't like him. She's less bad, but still not great. Damn, why so many forks laid out? Oh, right, diner.
I sat
Duh.
for a moment, weighing whether it was worth turning on the electricity and opening up the kitchen.
No. It
Since
never
the
is.
kitchen and dining room had no windows, I decided it would be safe.
You dumb. Just like a little bit. I mean, it's awesome. It is awesome.
I brewed myself a cup of French roast coffee.
Ooh. I mean, what can you do? This is so cool.
The warmth and familiar comfort of the drink lifted my spirits,
Hell yeah.
easing me towards the promise of a long sleep in a warm building.
Man, it's so cool. I know all of this stuff is just like him either editing out all the people or like, you know, renting out these locations and going there at night and stuff, but it's still so cool and so effective. Just seeing everything empty is so like awesome.
I guess this spot is as good as any to park up for the night. I'm gonna sleep in this booth.
Okay.
I've slept in worse.
Fair enough.
The next day, I headed straight for home.
Shaky camera.
Finally,
Ooh.
I had reached a very familiar sight.
Is
edge
this
of
the
my
house he was
neighborhood.
in for the other one?
I had made it home.
Big house.
All right, my house is just beyond this hill here.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So, we're getting in early. I'm glad about that. I gotta move because it's getting dark.
Is that the house that he's
Sun
posted
is
up in the other
Starting
video?
to set here. So,
I don't think it is.
here we go.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, I gotta be mindful of these. There are steps here. There could be a nester. So I really gotta be careful.
Is there
There it
still
is.
animals?
Alright, I think I'm gonna go in through the basement. It seems like the best route.
It's always the best
I had
place
to
to
be
go if you're
quick
trying to be
because I really didn't want a
sneaky.
nester to see me approaching their house. Please, younger me, I've forgotten to lock this. Luckily,
Hell yeah.
the window's unlocked. I've learned a preemptive approach to entering a strange building. I'll leave my CB radio with the volume all the way up. Let's back up and give it some room. If nothing comes, I generally know it's safe.
Is there like, do they know when you have the
Keep her
radio
here.
on? Is it like a double-edged
I entered
sword?
through the basement and gave it a walkthrough.
I think this is the same house. Honestly, fair enough. Bro just put the camera down. Said, let me look myself.
Furnace room.
Never mind, I don't think this is the same house.
Better check the wine closet.
Ugh. Wine closet? More like the worst thing ever.
Looks clear.
No wine in sight.
Walking upstairs into the living room, I was struck by all the memories that flooded me. This is
And
where
I
we spent
edited them
most of the
in
time.
to this video.
Felt like time had left me behind.
It does seem like he's like a film editor, right? Like a film student. And I don't mean in real life, I mean in universe, because he's doing these like talking
Gas
over the
doesn't work.
footage.
I even found proof that I
Edits.
was once here. My and a childhood friend's name that we etched inside the wooden beams. It gave me a sense of comfort.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know why.
So that's literally this guy's like childhood house. And we were right earlier when we were talking all that shit we were talking.
This was my room.
In a good way, not in a bad way. Ooh,
Better check this storage space.
terrible door. I hate the terrible door. It's terrible. Okay. It doesn't look
This
like
was
the
my
same
brother's
house.
room. Used to look a lot bigger.
Oof. Oh, that's not great.
typically by now, we would have run into somebody. A nester. I'm pretty sure this house is clear, which is
okay.
good. A lot of these homes are furnished, which means that there's more resources in the house.
I got a theory and I might be cooking. He just said some people or a nester and he like corrected himself. So what if the nesters are like aliens or monsters or whatever that kill people and take them over from the inside, hence the whole nesting thing. So they're like a nesting doll inside of a person where the person is the outer shell, and if you like crack it open it's a little monster, right? So maybe that is what these things are, because I don't even know what these things are yet. They're just like creepy dudes staring at him from the distance. That's all we get right now.
More resources just means more like trouble you can run into.
Don't want trouble.
Garage.
Ugh. Yeah, this isn't the same house.
The attic.
Oh.
Okay, I think we're safe. So.
Okay.
This is a great place to nest right here because I can put a fire in this fireplace.
To nest.
I can cook some food.
Why would you say that?
Because the gas stove's not working. And here's the big thing. Plenty of routes out. So I can escape through this big door. Plenty of windows. I can escape back down through the basement. Or
At least
I can go
he's
over here in
prepared.
the kitchen where there is 2 exits.
But that also means that all of those
I
are
prefer not to
entrances.
go upstairs because that's a place where I've been cornered before. The main thing is there's nobody here. There's no one living here now. Okay. So that's good. And
That's
that means
good.
that I can park up right here. I got some bread, some cheese.
Why would he say that though? There's nobody living here now. Bro, don't you know that this is your house and nobody has lived here for a long time? Nobody's living here now. So, does that mean that he was potentially concerned about running into his family here? Ooh.
Cheese, some butter, some garlic, and I'm gonna get a good night's rest. And we'll see. Maybe I'll stay here a couple days.
Gonna do another ASMR cooking
video
video
that I would like to scavenge for potential. Thanks. Could
Okay.
be some good stuff around here. It was getting dark, so I began setting up my room for the night.
It's like Joel from The Last of Us if he was a vlogger. Ooh. Those like static waves.
So it's nearly nightfall,
creepy.
so I think it's a good time to start building the fire. Now with the fire, I like to start with 3-layered base, a 3-log base.
Nice.
This gives the embers a place to fall and continue to burn.
Yeah.
Without a solid base, the embers just fall, hit the stone, and then they burn out. So this will help our fire last a lot longer.
That's actually facts. He might be spitting.
Next, we're gonna build walls around the base.
I mean, he's obviously like good at surviving, right?
Lincoln log pattern myself. Usually I build these walls a lot higher, but I'm gonna be cooking a grilled cheese on this later, so put a log on top. Yeah, you want to give everything a destination, you know? The embers go down, the flames go up. So next we're gonna stuff the fire with some of the debris I got earlier. Got some sticks.
Okay. Sticks ain't gonna do much.
Birch wood.
He's showing it off like a
Of course,
fucking
Old
Pokemon
Faithful.
pack. It's like
Some dried up leaves.
birch, sticks, wood, like, oh man.
This is a concoction actually my grandfather taught me. He was a farmer, and he was very, very skilled in woodworking and tractor mechanics, so he always had sawdust and old motor oil lying around, and one day he decided to combine them, and what resulted was a very slow burning concoction.
He's actually
and
right
it's called
about
a fire
that.
starter. So sprinkle some of this on top, some in the entryways.
Ooh, the little floaty. I saw the little floaty.
Fire. I like that. I felt
I
safe
like
for
that.
the first time in weeks. And then I found her. Okay, it's
Ooh.
nearly dark. And I'm a little freaked out right now.
There's one like in the house with him.
Because, like an idiot, I didn't check every nook and cranny of this place, and I found this.
Ooh.
I found a nest. I mean, this is the room that I came in at. So, like, I was
You
so
didn't even
damn
check
eager
that?
to check the rest of the house that I didn't think to open this freaking closet.
Where's the nester? And what do you mean by a nest? Ew. Ew. I don't like those either. That's gross as well. I don't like anything that's happening right now. Nasty. I'm sorry? I'm sorry. That's freaky. I don't like that.
I'm just like freaked out because it's too late to go
I'm
anywhere
sorry.
else. I don't know if this is a live nest.
Do
It's
they
like no
come
wonder
out of
this
the walls?
window is open. There's a lock on the door
Okay.
upstairs. And I'm just gonna lock it
Hope for the best.
and lock all the other doors, and it should be fine. Just pray that. I just pray that's a dead nest. It could very well be.
A dead
I mean,
nest.
that
He's got
happens
all this
all the time.
terminology.
Just. It's just they never leave their sleeping bag. They never leave their pillow. I mean, why would you do that unless you were coming back? I couldn't let it break me.
Wait. Sleeping bag and pillow? So these things are sentient enough and human enough to still... Does that mean that these things are like going to the stores and like buying groceries? Taking it off the shelves?
It was too dark to leave. I told myself I was old, inactive, that I hadn't done anything to wake it.
Which was all
I'd
incorrect.
stopped at the market along the way to get some ingredients for grilled cheese. Okay, so I have 2 slices of white bread, a few slices of cheese,
And we're back at
and
it.
some
We're
butter.
back
I
again.
also found a clove of garlic nearby, so I'm going to cut that up and mix it in with the butter. Let's
Nice.
start with chopping the garlic.
Ooh. Okay.
So I threw that garlic all into my iron cast pan. I'm gonna add some butter here that's going to melt over the fire. Next, let's assemble our sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta assemble much, you know. Ooh, 3? Triple up on it? I always use different type of cheese, though. I don't use American. So it's a little different for me, I guess. Bro's got that, like, plastic cheese. I'm looking in the hallway, just in case there's, like, a nester there.
Northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%.
That thing is still on? That's so
Alright, so this
interesting.
fire has died down enough so I can throw the pan on with the butter and the garlic.
Hell yeah. It's
I'm
got
gonna
like
let
that
butter melt.
that
This is
white
actually
blue
a great
coloration on
little
it.
heat for this butter. It's not too hot, not too cold. Gives the butter time to melt without burning it.
Nice.
Okay, the butter is nice and melted, so I'm going to throw the sandwich on now. Cooking over an open flame gives the bread and the cheese a rich, smoky flavor, which you'd never get on a gas stove, which is nice, but
That's facts.
it's tricky because the heat is intense and uneven.
Yeah, and you
So
gotta
you
be
gotta
a
be
little
careful.
bit different with it.
The goal is to toast the bread and caramelize the cheese evenly, and it's delicious. Flip.
I love the like blue
Oh.
fire coloration because I feel like
tend
that's
to like my
editing.
grilled cheeses a little overdone. I never quite understood why people don't like their cheese caramelized. I mean, that's like the best part, you know, and the cheese hits the pan and nicely.
Mm.
Look
Damn,
at
he
that.
did kind of burn it a little bit.
That is a grilled cheese right there.
I mean,
That's gonna
hey,
crunch.
That's what you like, man. But
All right, let's listen to this crunch.
ooh, that's a crazy knife. That's like one of those good ones.
All right, let's go in.
Okay. Are we just eating grilled cheese? I thought a Nestor was gonna show up mid-cook session. If I'm being honest.
I can taste that smoke.
The big smoke? No telling? He's having a good time with it. This is literally just ASMR at this point.
Can't wait to just get warm and toasty in my sleeping bag.
It's like such an interesting mix that I have never seen before in analog horror. We have literally ASMR cooking video. We have like exploration, urban exploration. We have like him confronting a monster. And we have these weird one-on-one moments where he's like talking his heart out with the actual audience and stuff. It's a weird like quartet of shit that I've never actually seen all together in one place before. Because obviously I've seen stuff like this, but even just the aspect of we're gonna cook as if it's like an ASMR video, even though we're in an analog horror dead universe theory thing. That's so cool. It's so cool. It's so unique.
I walked a lot today, aside from the nest in the basement, which I think is dead.
Probably.
This was a pretty normal day, which I don't have a whole lot of those. Whatever potential threat that is beneath me in this house, this really makes up for it. It's a nice warm place to sleep. I haven't heard anything either. I haven't heard anything in the basement, so.
So I'm gonna keep talking really loudly.
I haven't heard anything in the perimeter. I like to keep my radio on.
Just in
I
case.
keep my radio on for a few different reasons as I fall asleep. One, this is an omnidirectional antenna and it has a 5-mile radius, so I can pretty much hear, you know, anything within a 5-mile radius, and then I can determine whether it's a friend or it's a threat. I can plan
but you
accordingly.
can't actually hear it.
Secondly is a lot of broadcasts, a lot of radio broadcasts run on
Something in the
loops,
background.
and they can be actually surprisingly useful. One of my favorite channels is the Weather Channel. Let's see if we can get it.
The dew point 54 and the relative humidity 86%. The wind was north at 5
This is
miles
so
an hour.
weird.
Yeah, so it's fully automated using unmanned meteorology stations around the U.S. And it transmits, you know, real-time weather data, so I can tell how cold it's going to be tonight or what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. So I can.
That has
plan.
to be the fire, right?
And thirdly, I like the sound of radio hiss and radio static. It just helps me sleep.
Fair enough. White noise. Do your thing.
It's time for this man to hit the hay.
Time to hit the hay.
I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm gonna leave this on right here.
You better hit the hay. Sleeping with a door literally right behind you is diabolical. I could never. I know you're like next to the fireplace and it's warm or whatever, but oh man, that's a nightmare. With your head right in front of the door? Hell no.
Good night.
Good night.
I left my radio running that night. It just made me feel safe.
I ran out of batteries.
And I fell fast asleep.
Even though there's a Nestor downstairs. Probably.
I definitely hear something.
Okay, and that camera audio is a little fucked up. Okay. Are we gonna get any scene where he throws hands? I hope we do. I hope he, like, actually fights these things. But we'll see. I guess he can run. That is an option. Oh, don't do that.
Hello?
Fuck that. Oh, I saw it. Last second I saw it. It's a big ass figure there.
I think I'm losing my mind.
No, but you are losing the knife that you should be holding in your hand. I had to figure out a way to turn it around.
Archivist here. Thank you for watching this log. We're continuing to restore and edit additional footage as more materials are uncovered. Being a private investigation, I want to
Okay.
extend a special thanks to our patrons who help sustain this archive.
Okay.
Welcome to all the new members. If you'd like to support this work, see unreleased
check out their
footage, and help
Patreon.
me determine what footage is released next in our subject story, you can find the link below.
Okay.
As always, stay vigilant.
Nice. Love that. Well, not what I meant to do, but that's okay because we have to end this recording session. We're going to have the other video in this video, but we got to be right back because my camera's about to die. And also, I'm on some weird energy right now, so I'm going to head out anyway just to reset. Hello everyone and welcome back. We're here again to do more Glendale Archive, and this is the same video, and I'm acting like it's a new one because I forget things sometimes. But we're here again to watch this.
Okay.
Okay.
Day 4, squatting in this abandoned house.
Ooh. Oh, I love the visitors.
I haven't seen another person
They're not
in
visitors.
81 days.
81?
A couple days ago, I decided to suit up and head north into the surrounding hills.
Okay. I love
Alright,
these visuals
we're heading
so
out,
much.
so I hope I don't die.
I
I found a map here,
cool.
barely intact, but enough to help me navigate what was ahead. Man, it is very chilly out today.
So just so everyone is aware, I have seen the first minute of this because the original thing that got me to click on this video was this initial minute of this video where the guy comes running and all this stuff. So I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, this is familiar. But it's also been a bit since I've seen this, so it's still relatively not that much of something I know. If that makes any fucking sense. Dicks! I see it. Jesus, dude.
I also keep my CB radio
Ooh.
set to directional.
Wait, hold on. No, you cannot skip past that. Is that a fucking person? That's a skeleton in there, isn't it? Freaky.
I also keep my CB radio set to directional.
Nice.
And gives me some warning if there's some danger within 5 miles. So if I hear anything, I change course.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust that. So I'm definitely gonna veer in a different direction.
Good idea, good idea.
The map led me to 3 different locations. The mall, an underground concourse,
Yep.
and some type of museum. Places that used to be
Museum.
crowded. Yeah. The
Yeah.
suburbs are empty, that's for sure. Rows of houses, all vacant.
so
So I
cool.
thought, if anybody's still out there, they'd be here.
They'd be here. At the mall. From what I understand, that is like the last thing that I saw was like the mall. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
When I reached the first location, I felt pretty optimistic.
Yep. The mall. This was where it was. I saw this, and I was like, yeah, we have to watch this whole thing. We have to do this separately. At this part right here, with this shot, and I was like, oh, this isn't even a 3D model, is it? This is like a real location, isn't it? And that hit me like a brick, and I was like, oh, man. That's so fucking cool. It's so cool. And I know it's probably just this guy, like, getting permission to film at these
Not very
locations
promising.
after hours and stuff, but it's so cool. Just seeing this like classic analog horror filter on it all too. And this was where I cut it off. I was like, yeah, we're done watching. We need to.
Unfortunately, I think
react.
this place is pretty empty.
Yep.
There's not much here. It really puts
Okay.
me on edge that I can see everything and there's really no place to hide here.
Yeah, but that's also. Isn't that like a good thing? I guess if these things are bigger, stronger, and faster than you, probably not. You probably do have to play like a rat a little bit, you know?
Let me go see if I can find out where that sound is coming from.
Okay. Why is your sound so quiet? I'm gonna turn this up. Editing me? Fix it. Fix it right now. Fix it. Watch Ooh. Ooh, you see like the static mess over here? Did you see that? That looked like a ghost. That's so cool. I love this. This is awesome.
Alright, let's see if any of these doors lead to a bunker full of
1841.
custodians. I don't know.
Custodians? Why would you want that? Ooh. This is so good. This is so good. These fucking hallways. Ooh, there was definitely something at the end of that hallway looking at you. That was 100% like the shape of a
These
head.
are all locked.
Every single one of them? What is this? Every Resident Evil game? Which, speaking of which, we will have more Resident Evil coming soon. We've been distracted with drawing. This place looks so cool. I want to go here in real life. This is sick. That's so cool.
Well, I wish I had some quarters.
Yeah. Honestly. Ooh, it's so awesome. Just the visual design. I'm gonna be saying it the entire time we watch this. I love liminal spaces. I love
These are still running.
this aesthetic. Ooh, it's so awesome. I'm gonna stop saying it though. I will. I'll stop. But it's so sick. Look at the like rust on the. Never mind. We're gonna stop. I promise. Success. Nice.
Man, this like really makes me hungry because there's a food court here.
Ooh.
Makes me think of like Nathan's hot dogs or something. I could really go for one.
Well, go check it out. Go get yourself a
I don't
hot
think
dog.
that's gonna happen.
Okay, fine.
No
Ooh.
offense, but this looks like a shitty place to work in its day.
Fair enough. Probably pretty busy. Ooh, the light out. That's such a cool, like, small detail that probably just happened, and he was like, "Oh, that's sick. Let's put that in there." I'm just like really happy with this
At least I see
cinematography.
no nesters.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that too. Although there is a shape over there that looks kind of like a guy. This is like the perfect visual aesthetic for me, so I'm loving this. And you already know this. I've said this like 20,000 times. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting.
We're getting closer.
Getting closer to Boneworks ass soundtrack. I hear that. Which, speaking of speaking of which, something related to
Seems
VR
like where it's coming from.
is in the works right now. Because Boneworks and Bone Lab is one of my favorite games, and I've been brainstorming ways to revisit them as a series. So, look forward to that. It might even be a video
There's
essay
absolutely
on
nothing
Bone Lab
in
and
there. That
Boneworks.
was a recording of someone who I think has been here in the past.
So they were using your strat. Why is that a strat that they know? Oh, it's so weird. Who gave you the rundown? Who gives anyone this rundown? Why does everyone know this?
I spent around an hour and a half exploring the mall.
And it was really
It was
cool.
getting pretty late, and I needed to keep moving.
And it was
I also
awesome.
saw a figure that I've encountered before moving
Ooh.
towards me. I call him Mr. Whiteout. He sounds harmless, but I don't know, something in me just doesn't trust it.
Okay. Does
My
he
next
speak?
stop is a series of underground tunnels called Concourse B.
Ooh. Does he speak to you? Does Mr. Whiteout say words to you, man?
I expected public transit, you know, trains connecting nearby towns. But instead, I found passageways linking offices, food courts,
Ooh.
state buildings, things like that. With the parking structures below, it must have been packed with workers
It's
at some
so
point
cool.
moving beneath the city.
I love these shots of everything just empty. I'm pretty sure that he's just
So
renting these
hungry.
locations out, but then there's somewhere I'm like, how did he do that?
You can get really cornered in one of those kitchens, or else I'd fry up a deluxe.
Yeah, that is true. He just knows these things. He's like a
I don't
genius
think I'm gonna
survivor.
go too deep into this because it's very maze-like, and I
Yeah.
don't want to get lost.
And the camera's having
not be able
audio
to get
issues,
back
which means
outside.
there's probably a guy nearby. Ooh, don't tell me he's in there. That would have been an amazing jump scare. Dude just hits the glass. Oh man. It's so cool. I love the visuals. I'm sorry, I can't help
It's
it.
beautiful.
It is beautiful. What does that say? Pastry?
Yeah, I should get out of here.
Ooh, that's also super cool.
At this point, it was getting pretty dark,
Okay.
and I was 3 hours from home. I had a little fun on the way to the next location,
Ooh.
and then, you know, I don't know what I was thinking, because it started to get dark out. Woo! It's like I lost 2 hours of my time.
What
I
the fuck?
deserve ice cream.
Like, I was playing with my radio and acting like an idiot. It's too late to walk back. I was lucky.
Oh my
Some of the
God, that's
towns
so
I passed through
interesting.
still had working electricity.
I went
assume
silent
they were
there for a
connected
second.
to
I'm just
some
in.
industrial-sized power center that hadn't yet failed.
Like you
When I
got
got
me.
far from the cities, the darkness was pretty blinding.
Okay.
I hadn't seen a landmark in over an hour, and, you know, out of the darkness now, it appeared. It
That was
wasn't
like
ideal,
a foot behind him, wasn't
but I
it?
needed shelter.
The
At any
playground?
moment, I could have
Oh,
run into
fuck.
a nester, so I had to do something. So I slept inside the enclosed slide. It was not comfortable, but it worked.
That's so cool.
When I woke, I continued on my travels. The last place I visited was the taxidermy house.
Ooh, what a crazy name. What a crazy name. These locations are such
It used
great
to be
picks.
a family attraction. Walking through it now, I kept mistaking the stillness
God.
for life. Everything looked alive, but it wasn't. Just
That's so
empty
freaky.
forms stuffed with microfiber.
Yep. Terrifying. Not okay. My camera might die any second though. So if it does, we'll be back. But if not, let's get through this, hopefully. I don't think we have that much time left on this video. so-
Hello, Mammoth.
Hello, Mammoth.
Don't
We might have
worry.
to do an intro or outro
Gonna
later
take
on
your
in
little
editing.
cub or whatever you call it.
Ugh. So eerie. I love it though. That is awesome. Ugh. It's so creepy and so effective and oh man. I feel like this is liminal space and analog horror has the same kind of rules as like zombies, where you want to have these locations like a mall or like a museum or like, you know, a giant superstore. Stuff like that just fits so perfectly here because the absence of people in a location like this is like, for some
feel like
reason,
this guy
just
would
so
really
like
hate me if he was
visually
alive.
pleasing, and there's just something about it. There's something about it that makes it work so well. And even stuff like simpler stuff like a bar or places that are usually like jam-packed, just being completely empty is so like freaky and perfect for horror. And especially for this type of horror.
leaving the
It's so
jungle.
great. I love the visuals here. Just everything about this, man. And we are straight up repeating ourselves a lot, but that's okay.
Is this like Aquatic World or something?
That's so awesome. I would just live
One
there.
little room for the entire ocean. That's pretty generous.
I would probably die for the aesthetics in a
Model
world like
T.
this. Because I would be staying in a place like
Mind
this
taking
just
this
because it
puppy
looks
out for a
cool.
spin?
And then I would die. Because I got cornered or some shit. Ooh, that is sick. That is
Alright,
such a
I'm ready
cool
to get going.
piece. Set piece.
As I walked home, I thought about nesters.
Yep.
I really don't know much about them.
Ooh.
Only that they can shift from calm to hostile in seconds.
Okay.
Once they settle somewhere, infestation usually follows. I've encountered that. They look
Yep.
human, but something is off about them. Something is just not normal.
Ooh.
I'm glad to be back home in front of this warm fire with this mug of hot cocoa.
Yep. But one of them
I
followed
didn't find
you, right?
anyone, no, but maybe tomorrow I'll head south
Ooh.
towards the water.
Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. If they go to a beach, I might actually lose my shit. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm loving this so far. I mean, obviously, shit. I mean, I can't stop talking about it, but this is so cool. And if they go to a beach with this like analog horror-esque aesthetic and no one is there and they got like beach houses, I might actually lose it. But this is so cool. I can't wait to watch more of this, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this as well. If you are, like and subscribe. Go check out Patreon, where we're posting more art and cool stuff on there very, very soon, as well as a sneak peek at a video that we are going to be doing kind of soon. I don't know how long it's going to take me to edit, where we're going to cover an entire like series. We've already done it. We have all the recordings done, and I just have to edit it all together. But I don't know how long that's going to take, so we'll see. But either way, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys hopefully soon. I don't know, because I've been drawing so much. But either way, we will see you eventually. And in the meantime, have a good one. Bye-bye. Peace out.